Ryan Garcia called you out. Talk on that. What would you do to Ryan Garcia?
Kill him. But too much speed. Bro, he can be good. These guys can be good. They just rush their career. And that's when they make mistakes. That's one thing Floyd didn't do. He didn't rush his career. Ryan didn't want no work. His manager didn't want no work. His promoter didn't want no work. They all know I will punish that kid. I'll put him on my lap and spank that ass. Who else was on the undercard?
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, I said Ryan.
You had exchanges through Instagram as well. Is that still something you would be looking forward to?
I wanted to let him grow first. You know, I don't want to let him grow. No, just let him mature out. You know, I don't want to get him down. You know, I want to see where he is like 2 years or 3 years from now. That's not a fight that I want now. You know, because he's still a kid. You know, what do I want?
So because he's a kid, do you think maybe you wouldn't get much credit for beating him if you did beat him if you fought him?
Just with myself, I wouldn't. It's nothing I want to fight him for right now. He's still building up. He still get used to the game.
That's going backwards.
You'll get. Tank, you got any opinion on Ryan Garcia as far as he seems to call you out, but then he's also pulling out of his fights and not being able to perform. You performing during the time he's talking. You have any thoughts on that?
I really don't know his situation, to be honest. I can say a lot, but I really don't know his situation, to be honest. I can't even tell you
But y'all did try to make the fight, right?
Yeah, we did try to make the fight. That's all I know. We tried to make the fight. That's about it.
Do you see any lack of hunger there? Because you one of the people, when they look at you, they're one of the most hungriest fighters. You know that mean streak you have from Baltimore. Does that look like food to you? I mean, what's going through your mind when you see them things going on?
The only thing that I say probably on that situation, but then I take it back, is the mental health thing. I feel as though if you really got mental health, then it's okay. I'm saying, but if you just claiming mental health and it's not really mental health, that's fucked up. Because there's really people out here that really got mental health, that's really that need help. You feel me? So
I think it's legit.
Huh?
I think it's legit.
Huh?
It's legit.
It's legit? Yeah, okay. Well, then it's real. Because, I don't even want to say the name, but it's somebody close to me that had mental health and it's not good. And sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a strong type of person. So even if I feel doubt, if I have a little I'm battling with myself, I somehow know how to overcome it. You know what I mean? Because I've been through so much since I was young. So coming up was just beating whatever battle I got.
Saw the back and forth between yourself and Ryan after your fight. What did you make of his comments that he made to you and to Floyd?
Yeah, Instagram fighter. We don't worry about him. YouTuber, yeah. He's a pretty girl. That's what he is. And he just talk.
Thanks for that.
We try. Hold on. I don't know what he said, but we try to make this fight. For those that don't know, we tried to make this fight before. The kid Ryan Garcia. We tried to make the fight. He chose. What happened, Leonard? Get a whole breakdown.
Yeah. I tried to make the fight, and they didn't want to fight. Bottom line.
She's the Pacquiao stuff.
Say it again.
She's that Pacquiao fight that wasn't real.
Yeah, exactly.
He said that I guess he was going to do an exhibition with Pacquiao instead of fight. You get to do an exhibition when you retire. So you can't be doing an exhibition when you're young and active. Real fights.
Ryan made a mistake saying he don't want to do it too much. He want to go straight to the fight with you.
I think a couple reasons. I think that it could be him juicing, and when you juice, they would have off cycles and on cycles. I think that's why I was pushing for the Either that, or he ain't trying to beat his body up to get down to 35 or 40 and just want to just you know what I mean, stick around and at his normal weight, and then once it's time to fight me, then drop down. You know what I mean? So it's out of that, or I'm juicing.
Talk to us a little bit about that. Why do you think he's juicing right now?
He looked bigger than he actually been over the years, or maybe because he been drinking too. I know he been drinking a lot. So out of that, or he juicing for sure.
Did you see him drinking down here in Miami? Because there was that whole story where you guys apparently met at the club in Miami.
That wasn't in Miami. That was in Cali.
That was in Cali?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he drinking then?
Yeah, he was drunk, slap drunk when he came up to the table.
Oscar said that he might be making a mistake not taking a tune-up. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think so. I think that I was trying to stay active, but again, we don't know his situation, how he feel as a fighter. You know what I mean? So I understand both sides. If he don't want to take a fight, take a tune up. I understand that part, but if it was me, then I think Ashley, he been lazy. I think he been lazy because he don't want to get that. That just, I don't know. It could be, I don't know. Because you got to think about it, when he was coming up, he was in the gym, he was fit and everything like that. Now when it's like, you get some money and a little bit of fame, he's like a little, he out the gym, he partying and stuff like that. So
do you think he's getting too comfortable with fame?
Maybe. I mean, it happened to the majority of us, but it's for him to tighten up before it's too late.
Do you think you're going to have an advantage by having the fight before fighting him?
Advantage? I wouldn't say advantage because he's still training. So we don't know what he's doing, like in training. I think he should be. I mean, I don't think it's an advantage. Probably so. I don't know.
What do you feel like separates you from Ryan mentally? Because I know a while ago you said when he was going through his struggles, you said that you're gonna put this pain on him. So.
I think like people find like ways to you know what I mean? What did I say? Their own little, but since it's just, you never heard of no back in the day fighter talk about mental health. I think boxing people is the most probably we need mental health. The actually come in the ring and fight and things like that. I think we probably one of the toughest out the whole like combat sport. You know what I mean? I feel as though that people just was doing that, saying that just to get out of stuff.
Like an excuse.
Yeah, like an excuse. Because I feel as though like we all, to be honest, we all have like mental health, but I think boxing and we control it.
This guy keep talking about he gonna hit me with a hook. He don't have nothing else but a hook. What else you gonna hit me with? What else? What else? That's all he has. It's a hook. He's not a complete fighter. He's not. And that's why when come April the 22nd, I'm gonna walk you to the deep waters and I'm gonna drown you. They're gonna have to pick you up. Bernard, Oscar, and Joe Goose are gonna have to pick him up, and I promise you that. I promise. And that's it from me.
Is Ryan Garcia as skilled as Gervonta Davis?
No. That's all he do. That's all he talk about is the left hook. They always talk about one punch. One punch. That's it. When you're a set fighter, a complete fighter, you can do everything. 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 You can't just depend on one punch. What happens when the one punch don't work? You gotta rely on something else. Come on, bro. Didn't Brian get caught by Luke Campbell? Do I hit harder than Luke Campbell? Do I hit way harder than Luke Campbell? Yes or no, Ryan?
Okay.
Huh?
You don't even understand. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. How tall was Luke Campbell? You ever think about that? How tall are you?
Bro, you're not even that tall.
Man. That's a different range shot. It was a great shot.
I thought you was way taller than that.
That's great.
You looked in his eyes. What'd you see at Ryan Garcia? What'd you guys say to each other?
He been on the front run for the people. That's it. That's it. I see a guy he's making. I act. That's what he is. I act. That's what it is. Like when he see me in the club, what you ask me? Be honest.
I said, are we gonna fight? I went up to your table by myself.
No, you
had how many people you had? Come on, man, you're not confident. You gotta roll with a million people. I roll by myself. I roll by myself.
Then you asked, was we gonna be friends after the fight or no?
Any Spanish do you know? What's your favorite food? Tacos? Burritos?
Tacos is definitely fried. Yeah. I like steak tacos.
Chicken tacos? Steak tacos.
Get us so hungry. I think I need to go give me that steak taco right now too. Hey, before I forget, he can't eat that either. Hey, and Ryan, how he gonna say a Mexican, but he don't know Spanish?
How's that possible?
Right. You're not really Spanish.
So you're just as Mexican as him then?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Thank you, guys.
Ryan wanted to fight at 135, but Fortuna wanted to fight at 140. So why do you think Ryan wants to fight you at a higher and heavier weight, but not Fortuna?
I think he just wanted to fight. I think he wanted to just be lazy and not train as hard. When he fight at 35, he actually got to like work to make the weight. So I think he was just trying to like be lazy, and then also probably he think he got a better advantage at 140.
Yeah, you and Ryan are both lightweights. So if Ryan accepted the fight with you at 135, would there have been no rehydration clause?
You said what?
I said you and Ryan are both lightweights. If Ryan accepted to fight you at 135, would there have been?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, it wasn't okay. It just he's trying to, I don't know, try to figure out. Find a way to have some advantage. So I guess.
You were mentioning in the All Access that you're making sure your defense is extra sharp for this guy because he is dangerous. And so how has that been in camp? Are you, moving your head that much better for this fight and whatnot?
He only dangerous with the hook, nothing else. He's dangerous just with that hook. That's it. His hook is like his best punch.
Well, he says he has a good right hand too. What if you get it?
He don't. He don't got no damn good right hand. Got a good hook. That's it. That's it.
If he does have a good right hand, is it a more competitive fight or?
No. He's not a complete fighter at all.
So
Ryan said you should.
Tank, how one-sided do you feel, or how dominant are you going to be in this fight, given you feel that Ryan's just a one-trick pony?
We just gotta wait and see when we get in there. For sure gotta wait and see. But I just feel as though he ain't got everything. He don't have everything. I feel as though he gonna have to show. He gonna have to do a lot. And I don't think it just worked over this one fight. He should have been doing this for years. So it ain't gonna work for this couple.
Like adding on to his game, you mean?
Yeah.
Ryan said you too small to throw straight punches. What's your thoughts on that?
Gotta wait and see. He gonna be surprised though, for sure. His reach is not that much longer than mine, so he need to shut the hell up.
I've heard you mention the Instagram thing a couple of different times. Is Ryan's visibility on Instagram something that makes you sort of lose a little bit of pro fighter respect for him, or?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Me losing respect for him just was like recently, cause first of all he lied about, why would you even lie and put that out there that we put in the contract that you can't drink no water and then double back and say people that, you said it with a serious face. Of course people that's not boxing fans was gonna believe, and some people in the boxing world believe, knowing that he was just talking out his ass. But it's just certain little things that he do that just certain little things he do. Just like he's praising his, I praise God and everything, but he drink a lot, he gamble a lot, like he do all this stuff. He just, I don't know.
Gervonta
I'm saying that it's just don't say like I'm just so this highly praise God person, like I'm a saint. I don't do nothing wrong if you want to be somebody like do your little dirt and think nobody gonna get back to it.
Do you think he's a hypocrite in a way?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
He is.
Yeah, what? Is it just that one
Even
instance?
like on the, not to cut you out, even like on All Access.
Yeah.
He was on a jet, gambling. Like what you doing that for?
Yeah.
You need to relax.
He
And he only 24.
He says it helps him clear his mind. I've heard him say in interviews. I don't know, that's what he just said. It helps him clear his mind.
Clear your mind. More so that. He's crazy. He's more a bad person than me.
Why do you say he's a cornball?
Huh?
You think that?
Do I think he's a cornball?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just try to put that in my mouth.
No,
I do think he's a cornball. Cause that's just like what he do all the time. He try to play something he's not. He try to make this like and then when doors close and the cameras off, he this other person.
Did you
be like that?
Did you take something
up to him? Huh?
No, my bad, Tank. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So are we not, in your opinion, seeing like the real? In your opinion, you know how to read people. Who is the real Ryan? Like what's really him?
That night I seen him in the club. That's the real him.
Yeah.
That's the real him.
What'd you see there?
Watch your stuff.
Tank, do you have a prediction for your fight with Ryan? The people bet. I don't know what the champ thinks.
Yeah, it's over under.
7 or 8 rounds.
7 or 8. Okay.
7 or 8 rounds.
Why 7 or 8?
Because figure them out a little bit and then I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get to the point on this fight. I'm getting straight to the point. This one show him he ain't that person.
Would it surprise you if he came out trying to just trying to bully you?
He ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. That's one thing he's not gonna do.
So is it safe, Tank, to say that the mindset is on steamrolling Ryan Garcia on the 22nd?
No, not steamrolling.
You're gonna punish him a little bit.
I don't know. It just he said all this stuff on some interviews. He said like how he ain't leaving the ring unless he takes something.
Did you take
his ass with me?
And he was talking about wait till that left hook hits your body. Is he gonna be the one getting hurt to the body? Though he's got that tall frame and you know how to get underneath.
He got hurt to the body before. He think I don't know that. He got hurt to the body before.
What fight was that?
There was no fight. Ask him.
About when he got hurt to the body?
Yeah.
What was this, at Floyd's?
Nah.
This was...
Just ask him. Just let him know that I know he got hurt to the body.
You were there or you got word back?
Word get around. Word get around real fast. He got hurt to the body.
Well, I know great fighters in the past, they would have some eyes and ears in the other fighters' camp, keeping tabs on them.
Yeah. For sure.
What's that, the art of war?
I mean, yeah, for sure. What he don't got, what he don't got at all. He don't got that at all.
The mentality for the art of war, you mean?
Yeah, he don't have that.
But you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it myself. I don't know, it just you either got it or you don't.